Hello, it's Leigh here. Thanks for joining me again for another day of Junk Journal January. Junk Journal January is hosted by Meg from Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. Day 12, the prompt is Throwback. And when I read that, to be honest, I groaned inwardly. These are the sort of prompts that make me uncomfortable. I never know what to do. So then I thought, well, throwback could be back to something we did before. So I went back a couple of years to 2021 and found what I did, what the prompt was on that day, on day 12, and it was in the garden. And I did what I loved was a beautiful little garden montage. It's just up there on the screen now. And I thought, that's what I'm going to do this year. So when I looked at last year's, it was stained. So we've already done stained. So I've got a few things here. So I've got mostly blues and neutrals and a little touch of gold. A couple of little critters that I got out of Daphne's diary, butterfly. I've got one of them. I've got a butterfly that's been die cut, but it's a bit big. I have the little black and white one there, blue flower. This is one of the dragonflies that I've fritaged from the actual die. I've also got this image of a flower out of Daphne's diary. I will make something on my piece of paper first, just to see how I can compose it, but I need to fussy cut this. Okay, so the flower's cut out now, and there were a couple of fiddly little bits that I just sacrificed for the sake of my patience. And I'm going to build this on this piece of brown paper, and then I'm going to glue it into my book, on my scroll I should say, and then I will put that flower over the top. So I don't care whether that gets covered up or not, that's fine by me. But I just want to use some of these nice papers. It's got a little bit of writing. So we've got some music paper, a little bit of that. I like this colour because it's pretty much the same as the colours that are in here. And then there's another piece of that embossed paper that hasn't been coloured, so I'm going to put a bit of that in. Listen, why don't I just stick it down instead of talking about it? And I've got some pieces of this paper here, so I will add some of that in. Start with that. Seems like a good place to start. Yeah. Do I not use a glue stick properly? I think I don't. I think I press too hard because I get so many blobs of glue. It might come from having one that was really hard to, I don't know whether it was the way it was made or not, but it was really sticky. So hard to get the glue to come off. And I used to have to really push down on that, and then I seem to have kept doing that, so I'm trying not to anymore. I love that blue against the brown, that's beautiful there. Yeah, hopefully this will stick. It's a bit lumpy, so it may not. I'm going to put a piece of that, put that there. Just about covered up the dragonfly, but that's okay. It's not about the dragonfly. So. Alrighty, so I've got that. I've got this paper which is the back of a gel print, and I've just scraped gesso over the other side of it. So I don't know if you can see it. It's just got some texture in there which I really like, so I'm going to pop a piece of that in there. And a little bit more of this. What's here? There's a little bit. It's got a straight edge, but it doesn't matter. Let's go just there. Just there. maybe another little piece of blue somewhere on that intersection there, maybe. So I'm just going to tear out that little flowery bit and put it there. I think that's too big, so I'll make it a bit smaller. This has got a nice texture on it too. It's been put through an embossing folder. So I'll just put that on that part there. There's a little piece here, down here, and another little bit actually I might make that even smaller down here. They're probably going to end up being covered over, but I sort of want to make like a trail, and while I've got the other bits I might as well tear them up and use them as well, rather than throw them back in the scrap box. And this one can go up there. I think that'll do. Just auditioning some of these bugs and things. He's a bit big. We'll see. Might fit him in somewhere else. I just love those little birds I made yesterday in that pocket. And I love the way they spin when the book is folded and it's being rolled and unrolled. It's like they're on a carousel. Okay, so we're back to here. Where are we? Take it forward. This is the worst bit of this scroll, is unravelling it to work on it. I might need to start not rolling it up in the afternoon when I finish. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in next to this. Okay. This is one of those places where I've got that annoying fold in the paper. I'm just going to use my water bottle to hold that open. And here's my collage. I'll put that there. And then pop that on it. No, I don't want the dragonfly. I can deal with a butterfly, and I think the bee would look nice in there somewhere. Maybe the bee could be flying from that day to this day. I'm just going to tear him out. Alright, let's stick this down. I'm going to put it towards the top. I think these little insects need to go under the flower, behind the flower. This squirrel is really annoying me today. Oh dear. I'll break up with the squirrel. So I'm just going to put in the ladybird and the bee and the black and white butterfly. I'm going to put the ladybird there. And the bee can go maybe up there. And the butterfly. So I think you pop that one in there. That's about where it was. Somewhere like that. Okay, now I just want to put another little piece of something there. There's another bit. And I'm just going to write throwback on that. Oh, my camera ran out of battery power, and which wasn't a problem because I noticed it straight away. The problem was when I put the new battery in, I didn't turn it back on to record again. So I think the only thing you missed was me splattering the white ink, and I did that with a pipette, and so that's why it's got big blobs on it. And I put throwback on a little scrap there, just managed to squeeze it in. So I have gone back to Junk Journal July 2021, day 12. The prompt was in the garden, and I really loved that prompt then. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this come together. I really love it. I love the colours. I love the blue against the brown background. Everything about this I love. So I would like if this was in a book rather than on a scroll, but never mind. I chose to do a scroll, and I shall keep going with the scroll. Alrighty. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate all the thumbs up and wonderful comments. And somebody yesterday's put an awesome comment. I can't think how it went. I'll put it up on the screen. But it's something like, it's like an artistic journey or something. I can't. Yeah, it was great. It was exactly what I wanted this scroll to be filled with artistic things, not necessarily to tell a story, just to be something really nice to look at. And I've got lots of brown paper that I can fill in. Anyway, this is what I've done today. Hope you like it. Hope you give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'll see you for day 13. So take care. Cheers from Australia. Hooroo.